They thought he was lonely, but he was learning to walk without crutches. They saw silence and called it sadness. When they observed loneliness, they thought it was pain. They didn't understand sometimes. Life pulls you away from the world not to punish you. They'll say, talk to someone, but when you try, they'll downplay the weight you carry. So he stopped talking. Not because he gave up, but because he realized something deeper. Words 1, T always save you. T. But silence can sharpen you. Alone, he started listening not to the world, but to the war inside. And that's when everything changed. But to rebuild you, to remove the noise, to teach you the sacred art of being alone. Because until you learn to stand in your own shadow, you'll always be reaching for someone else's light. He wasn't broken, he was just done explaining his pain, where you realize no one's coming to save you. That's when the real warrior is born, not in comfort, not in approval, but in cold, ruthless solitude, where the only voice left is your own, and you finally decide, it's enough. And most of the strength you'll need in life won't come from others. It will rise quietly, from within you. See, not everyone will understand the battles you fight silently. He didn't give up on love. He just chose to love himself enough to stop waiting. He didn't stop caring. He just refused to carry everyone else's expectations on his back anymore. And that made him unstoppable. Solitude didn't destroy him. It refined him. Most people run from silence because it echoes their fears, but the strong, they walk into it. They let it burn away the noise, the expectations, refine and transform you. Because one day, your silence will become your roar. But they won't survive it, because they will never comprehend what you have built in silence. You didn't just become strong, you became untouchable. The lies they were taught to believe about themselves, that's what he did. You're not abandoned. You've been chosen for a higher refinement. Being loud is not a prerequisite for having power. Being noticeable is not a prerequisite for importance. Keep walking, keep healing, keep building in silence, because the day will come when the world will ask how you did it. And you'll smile, knowing you didn't just survive the darkness, you became it. At that quiet space where no applause existed, no validation, no comfort, he built himself. Brick by brick, day by day. The kind of strength that doesn't need to shout, because its presence speaks for itself. He learned that real power isn't in being understood, it's in being unshakable. They won't ask who helped you, they'll ask how you did it alone. The world mocked his silence. They thought being unseen meant being irrelevant. But while they laughed, he was evolving. While they bragged, he was building. And when they finally looked back, it was too late. The man they left behind was no longer behind. He didn't need to scream to be heard anymore. I'd become the unanticipated storm that they were not expecting. Only when no one is left to support you do you realize how strong you really are. Alone is where the illusions die. He chose peace over performance, silence over noise, growth over attention. And that was his rebellion. Not chaos, not rage, but stillness. And in that stillness, he found clarity that most people are just noise. Isolation is not the goal of the art aimed at feeling alone. It has to do with change. He didn't flee from reality. Just quit pleading with it to come see him. To everyone walking alone right now, you're not invisible. You're invincible.
Nice.
So if you've been walking alone, don't turn back. Don't beg for company.
Nice.
Don't seek validation. Learn the art. Master the silence. Embrace the pain. Let it mold. And when that day comes, you'll try to copy the fire you forged in isolation. If this message found you in a quiet place, then it's meant for you. Like this video, hit the bell icon, and subscribe to Mind Wisdom, where strength speaks without shouting, and warriors rise without noise. You're not alone. You're just becoming